Blessed be and happy Midsommer's Day. Little known fact, I do identify as maybe pagan more than Wiccan, but in the sense of spirituality, I do believe the sun gives us life. I'm spiritual, but I don't have an actual, I don't subscribe to one faith, put it that way. Okay, so if you'll notice, my face is a little greasy. I just waxed my upper lip, guys. So today we are gonna work on covering that up because we don't want that showing. So I'm gonna be doing my whole face with you guys. I'm gonna be using my regular products again. Garnier Skin Active Micellar. I never say it right, but you can read it right there. Sorry, right there. So this is a 3-in-1, cleanses, removes makeup, soothes, and no rinsing. So I'm going to use this to take off the oil. I'm just going to pat it because it's a sensitive area right now. So trying to wipe as little as possible. And I'll do the rest of my face. I did clean it last night, but it's always good to start with a fresh face. Fresh canvas, if you will. Okay, so today we're going to be using my James Charles palette. Oh, sorry, not James Charles. My James Charles dupe palette. And I've played with it a few times, so I want to play with it some more because it's fun. And the pigment is amazing for a dupe. And again, on Amazon. I'll show you in just a second. Amazon, $17.99. Highly, highly recommend it if you're into makeup. So this is called Changeable Fantasy. It is an exact dupe of the James Charles by times Morphe. So it's an exact dupe, guys. Maybe the James Charles colors are a little more pigmented, I don't know, but with the right primer and concealer, no one's going to be able to tell. Oh, got a little cotton on me. Don't like leftovers. Okay, so today, because I'm going to be using the concealer here, I'm going to be using my BB Pore Silky Balm. Again, you guys, I got it off Wish. $4. It actually, I went to go reorder, and it's gone up in price quite a bit. So I'm gonna have to find it for cheaper again, because I am not paying $17 for this. But you know what? If I couldn't find a better substitute, I would. Anyway, so we got our primer on. Now we use our Pupa primer and BB cream. Now again, I use BB cream because I do not need foundation. Luckily, I have nice enough skin that I don't need it. Foundation, I mean. The BB cream just really evens out the pores, and I forgot to do my new trick. Damn it. So, my new trick is, not trick, but tip, putting your concealer on under your BB cream, which I'd never heard of before, but apparently that's what they're taught in cosmetology schools. Sorry guys, I have no control over the light when I'm moving my arms. I don't have my my big light on because it's bright enough, and we want to make sure we get everywhere, especially on the eyes, because we always concentrate on eyeshadow, don't we? Okay, so while I'm doing this, you guys know what I use, but I will say it as I'm telling my funny little story. Not so much funny haha, but funny, oh my goodness. So I have another page. It's called 5th Floor Exotics. You can find it on Facebook. Exotics is spelled Xotics, and 5th Floor is 5th. So we have a little zoo, and I have 2 tarantulas. One is about 2.5 years old. Her name is Kuan Yin. She is a versicolor. She is the prettiest little spider you've ever seen. And I used to have 2 others. I used to have one that's called a sun tiger. She was black and orange. And then I had what's called a green bottle blue, and she was gold, green, and blue. So I actually sold the the green bottle blue, who was Indra, and the sun tiger, which was Avicii. And because they didn't have any adults in the trade, so I actually sold them so I could get into my snakes, which are hognoses. I don't want to talk about them too much. I just wanted to talk about my tarantulas. So my new tarantula, Midas, is supposed to be a gold form spider. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. He's a baby. Tiny, tiny, tiny. He's no bigger than my thumbnail. And his enclosure got a little too damp because he has a plant in there and I watered it. And why do I have purple in my eyebrow? Anyway. It got a little too damp in there and I was worried about him. So I couldn't see him, couldn't find him when I had been able to. And so I kind of panicked and I started going through the dirt and I found what I thought was a dead body. So I was upset, needless to say, but he was free. So another story altogether. We won't get into that. But again, he was free, so I was upset, but not as upset as I would have been had I paid a lot of money for him. But I was upset, and I told my partner, you know, if his enclosure's open, it's because he's not there anymore. So I left it open to dry out, because I knew myself and that I would probably want a new one the next Reptile Expo. So I left it open. 2 days later, I come to look at it, and isn't there a little web inside the enclosure? He didn't even leave the enclosure. I must have accidentally wiped him up. I probably just found his molt, but I actually fully emptied the enclosure. I removed half the dirt. It's actually sitting in front of me on a plate over there because this has just happened yesterday. And yeah, dude, he's alive. I can't believe it. Gift from God. I mean, I usually don't say that. I'm not very religious, but I'm so happy he's alive. So I love my animals. I wouldn't want any harm to happen to them. And now he's chilling. He made a new home, and I love watching him. He's actually just sitting up here because I have, again, his house open so it can dry out a little. And yeah, so that's my little funny haha, not really haha story. I'm just glad he's alive, put it that way. So today we're gonna do pink and bright blue for summer. Sorry, for Midsummer's Day. So do I got all my, yeah, I got my bases down. I don't know how that got on my face. Got my bases down, so jump into the eyeshadow. So there's this beautiful light pink right here that I'm going to sweep over my whole lid and use as my base. It's a very light pink, very baby pink. I actually had my hair this color a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, maybe 3 years ago. I had baby pink hair. Now it's purple. It's funny, my sister-in-law, because I ended up giving a photo album to my wonderful mother-in-law, and in almost every picture I have different color hair color. And she's not really my mother-in-law, I just call her that because, you know, I've known her for so long. She deserves the title. So we're actually going up to see them tonight, which is why I'm also using springy colors. And they live in Northern Ontario, and cottage country, which is what I should say. And I love it up there. It's so peaceful. It's a little less peaceful now that we got Bruce, but it's still super peaceful. I love visiting everyone. He's got a big family, so we use it quite a bit, and we're just going up to see his dad for Father's Day, and even though it was last week. And yeah, since my partner's been ill, we're going up this week just for a night or two. We can't leave the animals for too long. It's another thing that kind of stinks about having a zoo, is that if we don't have a caregiver, which we do, but we only like to employ her when necessary, and she really doesn't like the snakes or the tarantulas. But luckily, they don't need special care like my dragon or my chameleon does, or our frogs, or our geckos. And she likes all of them, so. And so does my niece. So yeah, it's my cousin who does the animal care when we're gone. The one with the niece that I just babysat yesterday. My baby girl. I didn't babysit her actually. I was visiting, and what I actually was doing is helping her bring Kaylee home because she was buying a bike. So we met at Canadian Tire, and I brought Kaylee home on the bus when she rode her bike home. Now, I didn't think we'd beat her, but we did, by quite a bit. Turns out my poor cousin wiped out really badly, to the point where she has a black eye. And it was a really steep hill she was going down. And poor thing, she got a black eye, her arm all on one side. She got her precious thigh tattoo, which is a memorial of Uncle Jeff, who passed away a few years ago. And she got her tattoo, and I think that upset her the most, to be honest, because it is a very special tattoo to her. So I calmed her down. We can always get it refilled if we need to, type of thing. So I calmed her down as much as possible. Oh guys, we got a little bit of fallout here, but I don't mind it. It's kind of cute. So yeah, that was my yesterday. So I ended up actually babysitting Kaylee while mommy was healing. Poor girl. I only say that because she's younger than me. Poor thing is what I should say. She's a mommy, I'm not. So yeah, I iced her up good. Made sure Kaylee was taken care of, got her Kaylee's lunch going. And then we had Kaylee's uncle come visit, who she loves, aka my partner. And I don't want to say his name or anything because he doesn't want to be featured on this channel. But if you go to 5th Floor Exotics, he is my editor-in-chief. He's the one always commenting on what I need to do better, what I need to work on, and he's awesome on the computer, so my editor-in-chief couldn't be a better person. Sorry guys, just looking for an ashtray here. There we go. So I really like this pink. It's not as bright as Tongue Pop on the Marby Corn, even though it looks as bright, but it's not. Just because it already happened on that side. Make it match. Okay, guys. So I really don't want to add blue now. It's pretty enough, eh? I think it's pretty enough. I'm gonna leave it. So I've actually become addicted to that lip fondant color. It's amazing. It really stays on. A lot of people say it's too drying. I was reading the reviews. I don't find that. And then again, I do have big ass lips. I find it stays on. And I'm actually going to keep it on today and test it. I'm just going to be doing laundry all day. But we're going to test it out, guys. Okay, so I'm going to just leave it like that for now. I might change my mind. But I just used these two colors. I need to redo my nails, but I just used these two colors. It's a lighter pink and then the darkest pink in the palette. Okay. So I'm still in Thunderbomb, if you're curious. If not, I'm telling you anyway. So next up, I'm going to do my cheeks. I'm going to do both blush and highlight. So I just line them and then I blend upwards. And not upwards like blend them together, blend upwards as in up into my temple. Just making sure I have nothing left over because it's easier to see in my mirror down here. Came home yesterday and a big pink mark on my on my face. Okay, so again, I'm using the Panda's Dream by Tony Moly. So I'm testing it out. I don't love it as much as Unique, but it is waterproof, and I'm digging it. Not hating it. It's a good secondary to the Unique. Again, I don't remember how much it cost. I believe it was between $8. This was a Wish delivery. When did I get it? Oh no, I didn't. Good job, Ashley. I just gotta fix that one spot. Right there. A little more pink in there. So I do believe this brand is not a dupe of anything. I haven't Googled it, which I should have, but we can do that later. We're almost at 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep my videos shorter than 20 minutes because I've noticed YouTube has a problem with uploading them. So I'm just quickly fixing this spot here. Okay. Looks a little better, right guys? So I really like these cute little brushes. Again, Wish, I believe they were $8. No, $4 for the 9 brushes I got. Yeah, $4 for the 9 brushes I got. They came fast, which is surprising. And I'm very impressed. And they're nice and soft. I don't know what the hairs are made of. They're going to be synthetic, obviously, if I'm ordering from Wish. But I'd rather synthetic over anything else. And I really like this brush. It's like a pointed, it's really neat. I haven't used this one again because I do need to clean it. However, I find it really neat. Okay. So, for my concealer today, I used Betterson CoverGirl Corrector. Sorry, I'm always looking at the French side. Concealer and corrector. And I'm not a huge fan of it, but I noticed when I put it under my concealer or my BB cream, it works a lot better. Now for my lip stuff. I love this stuff. I actually went to order more, and Ipsy doesn't do it for Canada. Bastards. Ipsy, step your game up. Ship to Canada. I mean, Ulta's coming to Canada. I can't wait for that. But they say by 2020. I can't wait that long, dude. Anyway. I absolutely love this color. It dries so fast. And it stays dry, which I love. Now, my eyes aren't really dark enough for it, but who cares? Oh, you know why? Maybe I should put some eyeliner on. That'll make it look better. Look at my crazy ass hair. Now, I was gonna dye it, but because we're going to my in-laws, I don't want to screw up her towel. What the fuck is that? I don't want to screw up her pillowcases. Because I'm constantly screwing mine up. I actually have dedicated pillowcases for when I do dye my hair. Because it leaks like a motherfucker. Especially this new one I got from Wish. There we go. That looks a little better. So, again, happy Midsummer's Day. blessed be is a Wiccan greeting, so it means best wishes to you all if you don't know. I'm headed up north, so I will be off for a few days. I might do one more video before I go because I'll be doing laundry all day and bored. But thanks so much, and look at that. I love my hair. It's crazy. Thanks so much, and I'll probably be back to update my eyes.